Okay, can we go back to talking about the NHL draft lottery with that embarrassing performance tonight?
No, we can't, because unless LA comes back against Utah, the Preds will still be in wild card spot number 2 after tonight, despite all the points earned by teams directly behind the Preds in the standings.
Before you fly off the handle, Johnny, take a deep breath. Ha 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 ha. Does someone somewhere have a voodoo doll collection of this roster? As always, not helping. I guess the season's over.
So, sit down silence.
That was the plan.
Why does it say placed on waivers?
Nothing said. I have to talk about dumb moves and a Pets front office.
What the hell did I just watch?
Do I really need to be here for this at this point?
I'm not having flashbacks to Game 4 against the Canucks last spring.
At this point, Johnny, you can just splice together old intros.
Cutie intro.
Let Denson take you home.
Preds lose 4-1 to the Montreal Canadiens inside Bridgestone Arena Saturday night. Let's see how much I can do of this fan reaction video and get it out of the way in just one take with very few jump cuts. The young phenom in net for the Canadiens in this one, Jacob Fowler, was just over 3.5 minutes away from the shutout that would have been the 4th earned against the Preds this season. And ask my brother who was watching the game with me after that disastrous performance that was everything that preceded Zachary Heroux's lucky bounce goal. I wanted the Preds to hang this around their neck and get the shutout, so I was a little disappointed when Heroux scored so late into the game. I was watching this game on Sportsnet on Hockey Night in Canada, and when I could hear clear as a bell Montreal Canadiens fans inside Bridgestone Arena in the 3rd period chanting, "Ole, ole, ole, ole." I don't blame Preds fans for letting them be drowned out by that chant. The Preds players gave this fan base nothing to root for tonight. I do not understand for the life of me Andrew Burnett's decision to dress 11 forwards and 7 defensemen in this game. This is game 73 of the season. You should be pretty much in tune with what lines work. When you dress 11 forwards and 7 defensemen, you force yourself to double teaming guys on different lines. No cohesiveness, so you can get the result that would be a W. I don't want to see that crap tomorrow in Tampa of 11 forwards and 7 D. 9 games left to go after tonight. Enough of that. This team had nothing in this game and is rather disappointing as they were honoring Ryan Johansson, longtime star at this team's peak in the mid to late of last decade that helped the Preds achieve such greatness, and they come out and lay out flat in front of the Canadiens. Is it too much to ask for this team to come out in the 1st period of a game and be slightly dominating? The Habs outshot the Preds 9-3, and the one goal of note, I will give Saros credit for making sure it wasn't worse than 1-0, but we'll get to his performance later in the game after the 1st period. That the one goal the Habs did score was because of a bad stretch pass by Nick Perbitz trying to connect cross ice to Luke Evangelista, who couldn't accept it on his stick. Puck goes the other way, and Ivan Demidov is able to beat Saros, and the Habs were up 1-0 after 20. In the 2nd period, despite the Preds getting a lot more shots, they were still outshot 14-12 in that middle frame alone, outscored 3-0. That was absolutely beautiful, absolutely wonderful. And the 3-0 goal was a bad turnover by Jonathan Marchessault in his own end, caused by Cole Caulfield, who got the puck back immediately after and is able to skate right into the slot. No contention or anything from any Preds player. What is Saros supposed to do to stop that one? Maybe he should have had the 2-0 goal, but that's all I'm really going to hang on him. And then Alex Newhook a little while after Cole Caulfield, and the Habs are running the Preds in their building down 4-0. The Preds were in the latter part of the second period, the Hockey Night in Canada crew that was covering this was speculating because of the back-to-back situation that maybe Bruno would pull Saros to start the third period and save him for Tampa. I'm like, absolutely, positively not. Annunen has earned that Tampa game. Saros, along with this team, has to hang this thing until the very end. You play Saros until the final horn in the third period. And one of the things that I will give credit to that Bruno did right was when they came back from the second intermission commercial, Saros was out there to start the third period. And with the third period, as time went on, I just wanted this game to end. I just wanted it to be over because this team gave me no joy tonight, absolutely nothing. As I'm sure for all of you who are Preds fans who come to watch my fan reaction video, and hello to anybody else who finds this, especially Habs fans who may have come across this. Hey, you guys have a great team. I'll get this out of the way now. You guys are where I hope the Preds can give maybe subtle hints that they could be in 2 to 3 seasons. That's what I was texting to a couple Habs friends of mine tonight. Like I said earlier, I was hoping for the Preds to be shut out considering how they played, and it looked more and more like they were going to get there, but after a Preds power play that they couldn't convert on, a lucky dump in by Ryan Ufko rings around the stanchion, confuses Jacob Fowler, and Zachary Heroux reads it correctly and scores, and the Preds break the Habs shutout. But the Habs looked awesome, looked really good, great road game for them, and they go on to win this game pretty dominating, if I should say so, 4-1 final. I really don't feel like dwelling on this game much longer. The Preds were just dominated by a much better team who dominated them on the ice throughout basically the entirety of this game. The Preds don't have any time to rest and dwell on this one either because they will be on the second half of a back-to-back, losing time as well because of the early start tomorrow in Tampa. 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Pacific, my time. And the Preds don't have any excuse because Tampa is on the second half of a back-to-back too. Mind you, though, they don't have to travel since they played at home and beat Ottawa Saturday afternoon. Then the Preds will have 3 full days off to dwell upon what the heck happened Thursday against New Jersey, Saturday tonight against Montreal, and then whatever happens tomorrow in Tampa. Maybe they'll get a win to have something positive to fly across the country with in their minds, to have some motivation, because the Preds will have a 5-game road trip out west that starts Thursday in LA, Saturday night in San Jose. Then thank you NHL schedule, because the Preds will go right back to LA Monday night and then go up the interstate to face the Anaheim Ducks on Tuesday before finishing off the road portion of the Preds NHL regular season schedule to face Utah. That total 6-game span, if you include Tampa tomorrow, has the possibility of 12 points. If this Preds team wants the fan base, much less NHL experts, to take them seriously, that they could be playing past game 82 this year, they need to get, I think, 9 out of a possible 12 points or more. The Preds got no help on the out-of-town scoreboard before their game ended tonight against Montreal. Seattle got a point. Winnipeg won. And San Jose won. Utah, who as of right now with me filming is now up 5-1 on LA, so we should be home and cool there. So going into tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, the Preds will still be holding down wildcard spot number 2, but a lot more could change in the upcoming week. So now, with a much shorter fan reaction video done than I usually do for Preds games, that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you liked this video, click subscribe if you really liked it. You can find my social media and interact with me during every Preds game, for better or for worse this year, by clicking on the channel name. Tell all your friends about Redemption. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption, just like this team has actually done after bad outcomes like earlier this year. Can they repeat it and play better tomorrow? Don't miss a chance to one day witness redemption.